The boy says that the agreement was 400, not 100. The man says that the boy is in the trial period. The boy says he has a bill to pay. The man says it's not his problem. And he turns his back on the boy. A thief takes the man's briefcase. As he runs, he bumps into the boy. The two face each other. The thief is grateful not to try to stop him. The man asks why he let the thief get away. The boy says it's not his problem. The man says the boy is fired. And he doesn't want to see him ever again. The boy says that he is tired of putting up with the man, and leaves. A girl is playing. A car approaches and runs over the little girl. The boy goes to her and gets desperate. The man appears and says to take her to the hospital. And the one who ran over was the thief. The man recognizes him and says to take the little girl to the hospital, and that's it. The two pick up the little girl to take to the hospital. The doctor says she needs to operate on the little girl, and asks if she has health insurance. The boy says no. And the doctor says the surgery costs $30,000. The boy says he will try to get the money. The doctor says that the hospital receives half the amount to start the surgery. The man says that the boy is his employee, and he will give half the money. The boy says it takes less than 2 hours to get the money. The doctor then leaves. The boy says he works for free if the man does that. The man says he had this money in his briefcase, and says to call the police. The boy says it will take a while, and if the boss helps, he will work for free. The boss says the briefcase has GPS. The boy says he'll go after it then. The boss says it's better to call the police. The boy says he urgently needs to save his daughter, and is against time. The man shows the location. And the boy says he will find him. And the boss watches the boy's daughter. The boy approaches the homeless woman and gives details of the thief, to find out if she saw him. She says she didn't see anything. And the homeless woman says that in exchange for this cell phone, she can remember something. The boy gets angry and tells her to speak now. She asks to release her. The boy tells her to speak now. She says to be calm. And the boy says to accompany him. She says she saw him here. And she says she wants the cell phone in exchange. And the boy tells him to leave. He wonders how he will get in. And upon seeing the worker, he intends to steal his clothes. He manages to steal the workers' clothes to gain entry. The boy wonders how he is going to distract himself. The thief can't open it and goes to look for something that can help. The boy takes advantage and takes the suitcase. He goes after the boy. The boy hits him, and he says the suitcase is his. The boy says that, because of the thief, his daughter is in the hospital. The thief says it was the boy's fault. The boy arrives at the hospital, and he asks the boss to save his daughter. He says he will do it. The boy is very grateful. His daughter wakes up. The doctor asks not to force the girl, and she needs to do the last assessments and asks for permission. The boy asks for 5 minutes. The boss tells the boy to let the doctor work. The boy says he will get the rest of the money. The doctor says he will go to work now. The boy says it's his fault. The boss says the important thing is that his daughter is safe. The boy says he should stop the thief. And he tells the boss that he will return the money. And he is quite grateful for his boss's help. The man says he owes the boy an apology, because he ended up acting in bad faith, and after all that, he generated all these events. And he tells what he did to the doctor. The doctor says it will help. The man asks if she's really going to be okay. The doctor says yes. And the man says that there is all the value in there. And he asks not to say anything. And he answers a customer's call. The boy asks if he is serious. The man says yes. He thanks his boss profusely, and says he will pay back every penny. The man says he's going to hire the boy, and will deduct some money from his salary, so he doesn't miss it too much. And what matters is saving the boy's daughter. And he comments that he can stay with his daughter, enjoying his recovery. And he says goodbye to the boy. And he breathes a sigh of relief.